Football legends at war. It's kinda hard to believe to see iconic football players would clash over their egos. But the rivalry between Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Cristiano Ronaldo proves otherwise. Welcome back to Football Corner. We're going to talk about 5 crazy feuds between football legends you wouldn't believe. Alright, back to Cristiano and Zlatan. It's all begun in 2014, just before the World Cup qualifiers. A crucial match that would determine which star would lead their country to the World Cup. But the mind games started even earlier. During an interview, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was asked to choose between Messi and Ronaldo. And true to form, he took a jab at Ronaldo. My man really ignited the feud right before his biggest match ever. But Ronaldo wasn't going to take that quietly. Going into the game, Ronaldo came out strong, scoring and showing off right in Zlatan's face. But the drama didn't stop there. Zlatan got back at him with a header and a free kick, really getting Ronaldo worked up. And when Zlatan started teasing after that free kick, you knew things were heating up. 3 minutes later, Ronaldo hit back with a goal, and 2 minutes after that, another one. He basically sent Zlatan packing, and even though Zlatan kept trash talking about Ronaldo, it didn't rattle him. Later that season, at the Ballon d'Or Gala, Zlatan tried to diss Ronaldo again, but Ronaldo took it personally and went all out, outshining everyone including Messi and almost doubling Zlatan's achievements. How about that, Zlatan? Ronaldo got that competitive spirit. Even after getting beaten twice, Zlatan didn't learn his lesson. When he retired in 2023, we thought the beef would be done. But no! Zlatan kept on about Ronaldo in an interview with Piers Morgan, keeping the drama alive. It's like Zlatan can't just let it go, man, and it's turning into a real saga. Moving over to France, there's a major clash of egos between Mbappe and Neymar, 2 star players who aren't exactly on good terms. It all started when Neymar felt Mbappe was trying to edge him out of the club during transfer talks. Since then, their relationship has soured significantly. Things even got heated over who should take a penalty against Montpellier, with Neymar going as far as liking a tweet suggesting Mbappe has more authority at PSG and decides penalty takers. But that's not all. Neymar's comments about their relationship after Brazil's win against Ghana last year added more tension. When asked about it, he grimaced and refused to comment. Ouch. Looks like things are getting frosty between those two. Next up is something bigger than just fighting over trivial matters. It's one of the most epic rivalries in all of sports. Back in the late 1990s and early 2000s, the rivalry between Manchester United and Arsenal was unparalleled. They were arguably the Premier League's 2 top teams, but no one personified that rivalry more than Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira. Throughout their legendary career, they engaged in numerous intense battles, each one more heated than the last. It didn't help that Roy Keane was as unpredictable as Kevin Hart's jokes. This guy was a straight-up rule breaker, entering the field without the referee's signal, showing some serious nerve. But that's not all. His infamous challenge ended Haaland's career, making him Norway's public enemy #1. Now imagine taking that level of animosity and cranking it up tenfold. That's how Keane felt about Vieira. Every time these two faced off, you could expect fireworks. However, tensions reached an all-time high in 2005. In 2004, Arsenal was unstoppable, becoming the only team to complete a 38-match season undefeated, extending their winning streak in the Premier League to a record 49 games, earning them the nickname the Invincibles. But that perfect streak ended when Manchester United defeated them 2-0 in what many consider a biased refereeing display. A year later, the loss still stung, and Keane was itching to stir things up. Their verbal exchange before the game hadn't even left the tunnel, and when the match kicked off, both teams were hungry for victory. A young Ronaldo took charge, scoring twice in the second half alone, leading Manchester United to a 4-0 victory. This also gave Keane the upper hand in their head-to-head rivalry, with 4 victories to Vieira's 3 in 12 Premier League encounters. However, not all instigators come out victorious. As seen in another Premier League match between Manchester United and Liverpool, where tensions always run high, it's clear that even in intense rivalries, not every provocateur gets the last laugh. On October 15, 2011, a football match turned into something much more than a game. Luis Suarez made it personal by targeting Patrick Evra. He uttered 4 words no footballer should ever say, "Porque tú eres negro," which translates to "because you are black" in English. Evra had every reason to be furious. Naturally, the Football Association investigated the incident. 2 months later, Suarez was found guilty of racially abusive language towards Evra, resulting in an 8-match suspension and a $40,000 fine. One would expect an apology, but Suarez just doubled down on his actions, worsening the situation. This is the same player known for biting 3 opponents on separate occasions, adding to his controversial reputation. To make matters worse, a fellow Liverpool player, Jamie Carragher, supported Suarez, even wearing t-shirts in his defense. However, Carragher eventually acknowledged his mistake and apologized, unlike Suarez. Evra initially reported the incident to the referees, but the response he received added to the frustration. The situation escalated with fans getting involved, some even threatening Evra's life. It's appalling that speaking his truth led to such hostility. However, Evra eventually got his revenge, highlighting the complexities and challenges of dealing with racism in sports. There's only one name that might end up in such a video twice. Yes, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is never one to hold back, and his comparisons to a lion show he's not afraid to making enemies. In 2010, he didn't just channel his inner lion. He went full martial artist, nearly causing a serious injury. Let's rewind to 2006, when Marco Materazzi, also known as Matrix, provoked Zlatan during a match between Juventus and Inter Milan. Materazzi's actions ignited a personal feud, turning Zlatan into a force to be reckoned with. Revenge was inevitable, and Zlatan's journey through various clubs like Inter Milan, Barcelona, and AC Milan led to a showdown with Materazzi in 2010, now playing for Inter Miami. Despite their past as teammates, Zlatan held on to his grudge. When Materazzi fouled him in the game, Zlatan unleashed a kung fu kick and a flying elbow, showing no mercy. When asked why, he simply stated he had been waiting for this moment for 4 years. It was a display of pure animosity. Interestingly, Zlatan recently mentioned he's been practicing kung fu since retiring. So if you don't click on the video and subscribe to our channel, he might come looking for you next. Hurry, because patience isn't his strong suit.